When underrepresented founders fail to launch or scale, the assumption is often a lack of talent or drive, but the reality is a structural market failure. The primary barrier is a severe lack of systemic access. On one side of this broken equation, we have the demand, highly engaged early-stage founders. They have the vision and the drive, but they operate entirely isolated from vital business guidance and operational capital. This chart outlines the exact misalignment. The demand side suffers from being isolated, while the supply side, the business support organizations, lenders, and partners who hold the capital and expertise, are trapped in disconnected silos. This diagram illustrates the resulting structural vacuum, the fragmentation gap. We can clearly see how mutual isolation creates chaotic pathways and physical walls, completely separating founders from the resources they need to survive. The real-world consequences are immediate. Founders burn crucial time navigating a bureaucratic labyrinth, suffering from crippling decision overload. Meanwhile, well-funded support organizations struggle to identify and target qualified pipelines of actual entrepreneurs. The resources and the talent both exist in abundance, but the connective architecture to route them together is broken, leaving entrepreneurs to build alone. This schematic shows how we fix the connection. EDLI is the central gear system. It doesn't compete with existing organizations. It acts as a master router, an ecosystem amplifier, designed to make existing capital and regional expertise exponentially more effective. This infrastructure stack maps exact ecosystem needs at the bottom, digital foundation via Hivebright. Moving up, the Hivebright bridge translates this data into specialized online workshops. Finally, at the physical apex, data manifests as offline collaboration and founder showcases with partners like Cleveland Avenue. This complete online to offline stack entirely removes the friction of the old fragmented labyrinth. By mapping the data first, massive resources are routed directly to precise targets without the guesswork. Technology alone is a sterile tool. An ecosystem is only successfully rewired through the purposeful routing of digital data to build offline human trust. Once this massive architecture is built, a critical operational question remains. How do we prevent the network from going dormant over time? This diagram maps the engine of the system, the value exchange flywheel. It operates as a two-sided marketplace, continuously matching real-world demand inputs from founders on the right with precise solution deployments from support organizations on the left. As immediate business challenges are solved, the system relies on intentional triggers. These prompts prevent founders from remaining passive consumers of education and push them toward active participation. We track this user journey on the ladder of engagement. The system engineers specific trigger points to elevate a member from an active participant in Step 2 into an engaged member in Step 3, where they begin actively solving peer problems in structured forums. The ultimate goal of this journey is the contributor stage. Here, successfully scaled founders actively reinvest their specialized knowledge and mentorship back into the community. An ecosystem achieves true sustainability when its beneficiaries evolve into its architects. The flywheel ensures that with every new node that joins, the entire network grows faster and generates more value. Zooming out to evaluate the system at maximum scale, this blueprint reveals 5 foundational pillars: access, collaboration, equity, action, and community. Together, these supports dismantle historical structural barriers to opportunity. The immediate secondary effect of this architecture is a massive increase in system efficiency. It breaks down organizational silos and unlocks tight coordination among previously disconnected support systems. This cascading chart illustrates plain the ultimate return on investment. The impact goes beyond individual startup success, driving measurable macro growth and dramatically increasing capital liquidity anchored directly in underserved communities. This compounding economic impact cannot be achieved through isolated efforts. It requires committing entirely to a synchronized, highly intentional network. As these interlocking shapes show, the mandate for existing founders, investors, and organizations is clear. Join the community, engage, and partner with EDLI to plug your expertise into this new architecture. The future of inclusive entrepreneurship is far too complex to be tackled in a vacuum. It is a structure that must be engineered, funded, and built together.